From Mattel, their WWE Retro line, and Ringside Collectibles, this is the DX pack. About last year, they did an NWO that you got Hollywood Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Syxx from. Now, they've given us the equivalent in the WWF, that being DX. This includes Triple H, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, and Chyna. As you can see, the box looks very nice. Flip to the side, got the names, flip it on the back. They have like the old Sears catalog kind of thing. So you have the name, you have a picture of them all in the ring. You see the four you're getting with this, and then just same thing on the back. So the Mattel Retros, love them or hate them, they are giving us good characters. Do I think they're as good as Zombie Sailor or Hastel? No, I think that they're maybe on par or slightly below with Epic. But at the same time, they'll give you 4 figures for the price of 1 Zombie Sailor figure. And they still have names attached that just aren't accessible to those other companies, like the DXs of the world, like the Hogans, like the Scott Halls, like the Kevin Nashes. So it's a bit of a choose your own poison. I still personally really like these Retro 4-packs. I'm always happy when they come out and I can grab them, but I can also understand people who would fully swear off the Mattels at this point. Even still, let's see if there's any magic to be gleaned from this DX series. When you get these guys out of the box, they're actually in 2 smaller boxes that kind of emulate the old tag team gift sets of the Hasbro days. So you can get the New Age Outlaws, Billy Gunn and Road Dogg, and then you can get Triple H and Chyna. So you get the 2 duos together. Alongside that, I would point out that you can actually get these guys separately out of the big 4-figure box set on Ringside. So let's say you just really want the New Age Outlaws, you can just get the New Age Outlaws. Or if you really just want Chyna and Triple H, you can just get Chyna and Triple H. To be fair, the only one of these 4 that have a retro figure before this is Triple H. Technically, Billy Gunn did have a Hasbro figure, but that's when he was with the Smoking Guns. So, a very different type of Billy Gunn, to say the very least. I figured we'd open the New Age Outlaws first. So you get Billy Gunn and Road Dogg, you get old Daddy Ass and Outlaw James. Alongside that, you get the gimmick description, you have their names down here, yada yada yada. A really cool thing about this packaging is that you can pull out the back like this. Oop. Oh, this should work. Oh, one sec. So you're supposed to be able to remove the back without damaging the plastic. I can't get it up. Oh, there's tape. There's tape down here. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to keep the box. The point is you could do it if you want to. And then here they are. Boop. And boop. Okay, that was a nightmare. So they have chosen to represent Road Dogg using the jumper action and Billy Gunn using the power punch action. To be clear, Mattel Retros actually still have their gimmicks. So Billy Gunn, you wind back, you punch. Road Dogg, he jumps. I'll be honest, the New Age Outlaws just aren't my thing. I like Billy Gunn well enough, mostly now that he's daddy ass, and also because this attire is actually kind of sick. Road Dogg, just not my cup of tea. I respect him immensely, just not my personal favorite tag team. Even still, I think these two do look really good together. I think they look a little bit bizarre around other Hasbros or anything else, but they'll mesh well with your retros, and let's be honest, there's like over 100 retros at this point, so it's not like it's a starving line. Then we get to the pack I was really excited for, that being Chyna and Triple H. Chyna, one of my favorite performers ever. Triple H, one of my favorite performers ever. And even though he does have a retro, it's one of the worst retros they ever did. So I'm very happy to be replacing Triple H with a better one. And as for Chyna, well, to be honest, if it wasn't for them, I probably would have skipped over this box set. Even though I would have liked a Billy Gunn and a Triple H, there was nothing here that grabbed me, aside from that Chyna. Now, these two are incredible. I adore both of them. Looking at Triple H first, I like the red attire, I like the head sculpt, and I love that they gave him the clothesline action. That's actually pretty solid. It also gives you a couple of good poses that you could put him in if you'd like. So, yeah, great Triple H. And then Chyna. This is perfect. So this is the first woman performer Mattel has done. It's one of the first woman retros we've ever gotten. Like, I'm looking at my shelf. We've gotten a Luna Vachon and a Bull Nakano from Epic Toys. And that's it. We haven't gotten anything from Zombie Sailor. And then Hastel is doing, what's her name? Diana Hart, but that's not out yet. So this is one of the first women performers we've ever gotten in the retro style. We're about to get Wendy Richter from the WrestleMania set, but Chyna, number 1. And it's great. So she has the punch action. We've seen this with Roddy Piper before. It works well, but it also just gives her a good look overall. Alongside that, she does have a spring-loaded waist. So funnily enough, it's kind of like the old He-Man power punch, how it works on Chyna. And it's one of the more unique looking figures. Looks spectacular, likeness is good, paint is good. This might be one of my favorite retros of the year right now. Easily the best one I've gotten from Mattel this year. I don't like these 4 as a unit as much as I liked the NWO set. The NWO set, they were uniformed, they looked solid, they were all people I were excited to get as retros. Here, I mean, you have the DX green being repped by Road Dogg, you have Billy Gunn in what is really an entire exclusive to him. Triple H is in red, so he doesn't really mesh with the others. Chyna's wearing her usual outfit. Don't get me wrong, they all rolled together as one unit wearing these outfits together, but they just don't look like a team. They look a little bit more disjointed. But even still, we're replacing one of the worst retros ever, just by the way. We're getting a great Triple H, a great Billy Gunn, an okay Road Dogg, and this Chyna is just wonderful. A thing I would say is, I dislike this unit more than the NWO as a unit, but as a figure, I like Chyna possibly more than any Mattel retro. Like, I'm looking, there's a lot that I really love. Like, I love the Ric Flair, I love the Vader, I love the Doink, I love the Jim Neidhart, but Chyna is up there now. An incredibly good retro figure, done extremely well. If I were to recommend either one of these 2-packs, to be clear, I'd recommend all 4 of these figures, but if you were wanting to just get the better duo, get the Triple H and the Chyna. They work the best, they both look really good, and they would bring something unique to your shelf. That said, DX is DX, one of the most popular factions of all time, so if you're into retros, I think this 4-pack is more than worth it. One of the better Mattel 4-packs we've gotten in a very, very, very long time, and I think it shows that these figures are all pretty solid.